everyone. Today, we're talking about Meghan Markle and the incredibly touching story of her beloved rescue dog Guy. It's a mix of love, loss and hope, and trust me, this one will tug at your heartstrings. Welcome back to Throne Talk, your go-to channel for all things royal, heartfelt, and sometimes a little emotional. If you love royal stories, adorable pets, and hearing about the softer side of life, then you're in the right place. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Throne Talk. Seriously, hit that button now because we're just getting started, and I promise you, this is a channel you'll want to stick with. Done? Awesome. Let's get into it. So let's start with the news that's been making the rounds. Meghan Markle recently shared the devastating loss of her rescue beagle Guy. For those of you who might not know, Guy wasn't just a dog to Meghan. He was family. Meghan adopted Guy back in 2015 from a Canadian rescue shelter, and his story is a true from rags to riches tale. This poor pup was rescued from a kill shelter in Kentucky before being given a second chance at life in Canada. And honestly, isn't that what we all want? A second chance to live our best lives, just like Guy did. Meghan and Guy's bond was instant. From the moment she adopted him, Guy was by her side through thick and thin. He moved with Meghan from Toronto, where she was filming Suits, to the UK when she married Prince Harry. Just imagine being a dog and going from chasing squirrels in Canada to living in Frogmore Cottage. Talk about a glow-up. Guy was there for every major milestone. Meghan's engagement, her royal wedding, and even the births of her two children, Archie and Lilibet. He wasn't just a dog. He was a constant presence in Meghan's life, a source of unconditional love and comfort. Now, here's where the story takes a bittersweet turn. Guy recently passed away, and Meghan shared the heartbreaking news in an emotional Instagram post. She wrote, "I have cried too many tears to count. And honestly, who hasn't been there? Losing a pet feels like losing a piece of your heart." But Meghan didn't just mourn Guy. She celebrated his life. She shared touching photos and videos, including some never-before-seen moments with Prince Harry, Archie, and Lilibet. These glimpses into their family life showed just how much Guy meant to them all. And here's something really interesting. Guy was set to appear in Meghan's upcoming Netflix cooking show, With Love, Meghan, which premieres on January 15th. Meghan mentioned in her tribute that viewers would get to see Guy in the series, and she hoped they'd fall in love with him just like she did. It's such a beautiful way to honor his memory, don't you think? Plus, it adds a personal touch to the show that's bound to resonate with viewers. I mean, who doesn't love a story about a dog who lived his best life? Speaking of With Love, Meghan, let's talk about the show for a second. It's an 8-episode series where Meghan dives into cooking, hosting, and creating beauty in unexpected ways. It's all about embracing imperfection and finding joy in the little things. And honestly, isn't that what life is all about? Meghan will be joined by celebrity friends, and they'll share conversations, laughs, and, of course, some delicious food. It's a total vibe, and the fact that Guy gets a little spotlight in it makes it even more special. But Guy's story isn't just about his life with Meghan. It's also about resilience. Did you know that Guy had a serious accident before Meghan moved to the UK? He suffered major injuries and needed extensive surgery and rehabilitation. But thanks to some amazing veterinarians, including Dr. Noel Fitzpatrick, aka the Super Vet, Guy made a miraculous recovery. Meghan and Harry were deeply involved in his rehab process, often visiting him in Surrey while he was healing. It just goes to show how much they truly cared for him. And honestly, I think Guy knew he was loved every step of the way. Now, let's get a little reflective here. Meghan's tribute to Guy isn't just a story about a dog. It's a reminder of the incredible bond we share with our pets. They're there for us in ways that people sometimes aren't. They don't care if you're a duchess or just someone having a bad day. They love you unconditionally. And that's what makes losing them so hard. But it's also what makes their lives so worth celebrating. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Seriously, it's the easiest way to support Throne Talk, and it helps us bring you more stories like this one. So go ahead, click that button. I'll wait. Done? Great. Let's keep going. So, what can we take away from this story? For one, it's a reminder to cherish the time we have with our pets. They might not be with us forever, but the memories they leave behind are priceless. It's also a testament to Meghan's character. Say what you will about her, but her love for animals and her dedication to giving them better lives is undeniable. From adopting rescue dogs to working on projects that highlight community and connection, Meghan shows us a side of her that's deeply compassionate and relatable. And let's talk about how Meghan handled this loss. Instead of just mourning privately, she chose to share Guy's story with the world. Some people might see that as oversharing, but I think it's a way of honoring him and giving others a chance to connect. After all, who hasn't loved and lost a pet? Sharing those stories helps us feel less alone. Before we wrap up, let's have a little fun. What's the most royal thing you think Guy ever experienced? Was it lounging on a velvet cushion at Frogmore Cottage? Or maybe it was stealing a treat during a fancy dinner with Meghan and Harry? Drop your guesses in the comments below. And if you have a pet story of your own, I'd love to hear it. Let's turn the comments section into a celebration of all the amazing animals out there. As we close this chapter, let's remember Guy not just as Meghan's dog but as a symbol of love, resilience, and second chances. His story reminds us that life is short, but it's the moments of connection that make it meaningful. So hug your pets a little tighter tonight, and if you don't have one, maybe consider adopting. There are so many animals out there waiting for their own second chance, just like Guy. Alright, folks, that's it for today's episode of Throne Talk. If you loved this story about Meghan Markle and her beloved Guy, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We've got plenty more royal stories, heartfelt moments, and yes, maybe even more adorable pet tales coming your way. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious, stay kind, and stay fabulous. I'll see you in the next one.